Hello, welcome to the Red Point Podcast. I am Mike on the street, and we are here to discuss Kamen Rider 5 episode 20 to 24. Hey Steve, how you doing?
I think we need subtitles. We
Mm.
need to get that pie out of your mouth.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a fun reference to episode 20, so.
A lot of pizza in these
Yeah,
episodes.
yeah.
A lot of pizza. I was just like, which is surprising. I'm like, with my adventures going to Japan, I'm like, the Japanese really enjoy their pizza. More
Mhm.
so than Americans.
I mean, Pizza Hut sponsored Code Geass season 2, so.
Yeah, no. I was there, I think, when that was just wrapping up. But yeah, they very interesting styles of pizza. I mean, obviously don't show no Italians because they'd be like, that's not
Not
pizza.
approved.
Yeah. Shout out to Lion Music. I love those guys. But still, I'm like, you can't deny, obviously give me a plain cheese pizza, a margarita pizza.
Yeah. Margarita is definitely the best pizza.
But
I low-key lost my taste for pepperoni a little bit. Not because I don't like pepperoni in itself. It's more like pepperoni's like really greasy, and it kind of lost my taste for the grease. It's like
it really depends. I mean,
yeah.
I've tried. It's American pepperoni. If you get like the Italian pepperoni,
yeah. I've seen some places in New York where like they bake the pepperoni separately so they could just like drain out most of the runoff grease. Yeah, and then just dump it on top of the pre-made pizza.
I've seen that. Which I'm just like, I mean, I love it, but at the same time, I'm like, ooh.
Because I saw one particular episode of Gordon Ramsay, I had to try it out. I made a pear pizza. There was an episode where Gordon Ramsay in Kitchen Nightmares tried one of those bourgeois pizzas with the fancy toppings and there was one with pear in it and and I'm like, pear should not go on pizza.
People want to yell about pineapple. I'm like, okay, now you
will yell about pineapple.
Now you crossed the line. I'm like, I personally do enjoy myself a nice pineapple and ham pizza, thin crust, not too much bread, thin crust. But I mean, pears. And
here's the funny thing. The pear pizza was the only thing that he liked in that one restaurant.
Oh my god!
When he did that, how in the formula he comes in during lunch service, orders a bunch of things, tries them out. Yeah. So in that first entrance where he tries everything, it's like the pear pizza was the only thing that was good there. I'm like, how is this the one thing that you'd think that you would mess up? Would be the one thing that succeeds. So I'm like, okay, look, man, if Gordon Ramsay thinks this is good, I'm going to try to make it myself. I said, I'm a little tired of pepperoni, so I made a pizza with pear in it. Honestly, it's not too bad.
I mean, I'll give it a shot if I have the chance to, I would imagine it goes with a balsamic glaze or something.
That's actually not a bad idea. I mean, I used black pepper, but
I mean, think about it, talking about pizza. Well, before let me just say this to our fans. How y'all doing? Y'all recovering from Anime Expo? You all finally cure your hangovers? We're talking about pizza. What's your favorite pizza? What's your favorite? Where do you order from? Where do you get locally? You get chains? You go to Blaze or one of those custom pizza places? Let us know. But yeah.
Do you dine in? Do you get carry out? Do you get delivery? Do you
get it by the pie, by the slice? What do you like? What's your personal favorite pizza?
I mean, for me, I miss the good old days back when you could buy by the slice, and just eat it in location. I miss those days. Now it's strictly carry out and strictly whole pie. I mean, Costco is probably the only place that's left that still does that.
I miss their Supreme pizza so badly.
Yeah, it's like you can only go so far with cheese and pepperoni, and what's it called? One thing I don't like is that they make 60-degree cuts instead of 45-degree cuts, which makes it a little too wide because it's a long pizza. It's like if you make a long pizza, it needs to be a little bit thinner so that when you fold it, like it integrity.
I know. But sometimes when you make a pizza, it's like, well, I mean, think about it. I mean, I actually was like, there's so many variations of this dish. I mean, typically you would imagine like the margarita, the standard cheese or pepperoni. But there are dessert pizzas.
Yeah, I don't particularly understand because it's like
they're candy pizzas, like candy gummies. Well, no, I mean it's a gummy in the shape of a pizza, obviously. But I'm like, well, you know what? If I wanted pizza, I will go get pizza. There's New York, there's Chicago deep dish, there's stuffed crust. You go simple, you go hard. I mean, when you go to Blaze Pizza, do you stack the toppings on there on your build your own, or do you just like, it all depends. I mean, if you're in a situation that Best Girl Mari is in, I'm like, yeah, keep them coming, man, because right now I am feeling awkward as hell. Poor girl. Poor girl. But we will get there. Yeah. I was like, stuff those little round cheeks of yours because. And I'm like, dude, this is already the third time in this show that someone has referenced her round face or tells her that she does. I'm just like, yeah, kind of do. But that's neither here nor there with Mari. But yeah, I don't know. I wanted to grab a pizza while watching this because you had mentioned something earlier, and I was like, sadly, I blanked out and I just passed out today. So I couldn't.
No, if I had the time, I would have went to a grocery store and got banana to put on my pizza because like in Jungle Fury they had banana pizza. I actually did make banana pizza in the past. Heck, I even have a Instagram.
Have you tried dipping bananas in marinara sauce?
Dipping? No, but I did make a pizza with.
It's quite interesting, but it's like. It works. Strangely, it works.
Yeah, because one's savory and starchy, while the other's pungent and sweet.
I'm like, yeah. I was dared to on only. I was like, all right, and I was actually very shocked. It's like, wow,
yeah,
this actually does work. But then again, apparently I learned this was apparently in Central and South American countries. At times they use bananas or plantains, like people use cauliflower for the crust of certain pizzas. So I'm like, okay, I'm not the only one. It goes back to my heritage then.
Yeah. No, actually, this pizza that I made is actually a cauliflower pizza. So I lost my taste for like bread pizza because like
it depends. It really is like one of those things that it like if there's some places that I'm like. No, get a special order bread or something. Like I don't know what it is about what they do with their dough, but it just sucks. But I'm like other ones, I'm just like no, Pizza Hut, we're cool. Domino's, they redeemed themselves. Other ones, I'm like no. Can we get a specialty one?
Yeah, no, I know this one place. Yeah, I know this one place.
Shakies.
I know this one place where they where like I tried their calzone.
Now, if you can't like, do that right,
visually, it looks appealing,
but
like
messing up cheese sticks. I'm like, how do you mess that up?
Well, first of all, calzone is generally not for the faint of heart. Like whether you're the one making it or the one eating it, you can't just half-ass making a calzone. No,
no, you can't.
Freaking Ben Wyatt had to learn that the hard way. But it's like this place. It's like it looks like you have this interesting looking calzone, and then you put like cheese on top of the bread. That's interesting. But here's the problem: it's not so much a calzone as much as it's a pizza strudel. It's like you take a regular pizza and just like fold the two ends slightly.
Did not.
So the middle part is still kind of exposed, and then they just load it with extra cheese.
Oh no!
The fact that it's not even completely sealed in. It's like that's not how you make. And also, it has sauce on the inside. It's like because it's basically a regular pizza that's only like slightly folded, not even completely.
Tell
folded.
me there was at least. Tell me there was sauce in this calzone.
No, that's the problem. There was sauce in the calzone,
but I mean, like, what was it? Too much?
It's just basic marinara. Like, I mean,
they got it out of a can.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not gonna slander this place by saying its name, but like, and also I also don't remember the name of it. I just know the address, but I'm not gonna.
You just would never go back.
Yeah. I'm just not gonna go back. And like, so it's like, first of all, when you make a calzone, you should never put sauce, like the marinara sauce, inside the actual calzone. The sauce needs to be on the side so you can dip it. Yeah. If you put sauce on the inside, it ruins the bread's ability to cook while it's completely sealed.
I know. Yeah. So many people don't know that. They don't know that.
They don't know that. But here's the biggest red flag. If you order pasta Alfredo, I don't care if it's penne, I don't care if it's spaghetti, I don't care if it's fettuccine, whatever the pasta is, if your Alfredo looks like it came out of if it looks like there's like this whole layer of cheese on top, that's a red flag because I'm now suspicious you didn't even make it from scratch. I think you just took some frozen pasta and just microwaved it in a tin tray. Yeah, because Alfredo's not supposed to look like that. Oh, nope. Like it's not even supposed to have that much cheese in there either. Like it's like the sauce.
Simple.
Yeah, it's made of Parmesan and heavy cream, but that's it. That's it.
Yeah. Like, simple.
Yeah.
All right. We are moving on from pizza to Kamen Riders, but we're coming back to pizza.
Yeah. Just make sure you stay away from those red lights. From the Fize
Open up your palates, people.
Yeah. Okay.
You're here with classy mothers right now.
All right. So apparently, it's actually kind of funny because by complete happenstance, Keitaro runs into what's his name, Kaido, and
oh my god,
and they're like. It's like, what's your deal with Asada? Oh, Asada's my roommate. Like, but we're not dating, so like, you're good though. Okay.
Was this when they were pulling the bike uphill?
Yeah, they're pulling the bike uphill, and it's like, hey, what's your deal with Mari? Like at the she's just my roommate and coworker, but there's nothing going on. Hey, listen, I have the hots for Mark. Really, I have the hots for Asada.
Yeah, but they yell in each other's ear. Yeah. They literally yell in each other's ear, and I know that Japan's got free health care, but goddamn, fellas.
And what's funny is that, like, you see, like, a bicyclist, like, right past them, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think that guy crashed his bike.
Well, yeah, you got two guys yelling at that they're in love with a girl and a bird.
Yeah.
So I'm like...
Two birds!
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, yeah, I'd be like, what?
We got two very fit birds. One of them just happens to be a literal bird.
A literal bird. But honestly, I'm gonna be just very, very like vague, but very specific at right now. Kaido, you're pissing me off, man.
Yeah,
you're really. I mean, I thought, what's his name? The secondary rider.
Misato
and Kaido are really, really pissing me off here because it's one thing. I'm like, okay, Kaido, you're a simp. You're you know what? I will say Mari / Mio upgraded. in her next showing, because like, oh, she actually has someone who cares about her instead of stalking the fuck out of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, and also his whole attitude within these episodes, I'm just like, what are you? Guy, makes sense, for crying out loud. And then the secondary rider is just pissing me off. I'm just like, okay, now I know why people don't like you. I don't even get what are you like, his thing with Mari, his thing with Takumi, his thing with Keitaro,
Kiba.
with Kiba. Oh my god, poor Kiba at this point was like, Kiba is literally good boy. He is literally, he's a good boy. He's a good horse boy. But I'm just like, what in God's name is this psychopath? Like, talk about a pick me.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about a pick me. He is literally. I'm like, wait. I mean, Mari's nice to everyone. So, what are you doing? And I was like, no, you're not. And it's like, oh, he is. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. No,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no, no, no. No.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you know what? I'm glad that you got your asses kicked. Well, I got that you got your ass kicked really bad in these episodes. I really do. I'm like, you deserve getting your ass kicked. But yes, we have a confession of love from a simp and another supposed good boy who does laundry, who went through a lot of shit the last 2 episodes with that little girl. I swear, those were some hard-ass episodes to watch. I don't shit on kids, but when it comes down to like annoying kid characters, I'm like, oh my god, yeah.
Basically, you're Sylvia's from
you're a Kenny. You're a total Kenny. You are literally making in the Toko world, we call you guys Kennys. Because you guys are just like, what purpose do you serve besides annoying the watchers?
Yeah. So, yeah. Meanwhile, Osada gets some help doing chores from Mari because she just happens to be there, and
delivering. Who's getting laundry service here? Kiba?
Yeah. I'm curious. Like, is it Kaido? Like, did he deliberately try to get laundry service done in hopes that Mari
I wouldn't be past him if he did.
And it just so happens that when she finally does her delivery, he just happens to not be home.
I don't know because he's there, and I think Yuka or Osada, she cut herself, and so Mari's helping her making food. And they're talking about there's an annoying guy who likes me and I can't stand him. Well, there's an annoying guy that I like and I can't stand him. Man, it would be really odd if it was the same annoying guy. Yeah, but what are the odds of that happening? I will say, Yuka, you can do so much better. Really, honey, you can do so much better.
Heck, she could even do Takumi and I wouldn't complain.
That was weird. They
have almost no chemistry.
No,
but it would still work.
It would still work better than that. Hell, even if in the show, finally she realizes that Keitaro was obviously the guy that she was talking to before. I'm like, and then Keitaro realizes that Osada is Yuka. I'm like, yeah. Man, this show really is Friends. Fuck.
Yeah. So
is Yuka Phoebe? Would she be Phoebe? Oh my god!
As long as Mari isn't Rachel.
Yeah. No. Mari's more like Monica.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, at least Mari and Monica are funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
I said it.
So clearly both Kaido and Keitaro have a plan to go on a double date. So it's Keitaro's like, hey, Mari, would you go out for some pizza with me? Why? Because we need a breath of fresh air. We've been working hard. And Takumi's like, hey man, I thanks for inviting us. Oh yeah, Takumi. I'm not here to invite you, maybe I'll treat you some other time, but I'm just here with Mari. And then like they do the whole oops, I dropped something on the floor, meet me downstairs. Like, are you seriously going out with Mari? Listen, man, like I don't feel right about you dating one of your coworkers, but as long as it gets you to forget that Osada bitch, I'm not even gonna care. Like I'd rather you date Mari than Osada. I'm like,
oops, I dropped my chopsticks and starts lecturing him under the table. And I'm like, man, this table must have really good insulation because Mari can't hear shit that's happening a good 2 feet away from her.
yeah.
No. But yeah, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
It happens, and oh my god, look, man, I have been on some dates that I'm just like, can we wrap this up already? Like, for crying out loud, I would rather be or have anything else happen to me than to be in this situation.
Yeah,
but
like
poor Mari, baby.
Yeah, because like Keitaro is like so happy.
Keitaro is simping over Osada /
She
Yuka,
is angry at Mari. She is
Yuka
angry at
Osada.
Mari.
Oh my god, she is giving her the death glare. She's just like.
Meanwhile, Kaido is like super happy to see Mari, and between the creep smile and the death stare, like.
Poor Mari. No, yeah, all the attention is going to Mari because you got Keitaro focusing on Osada like just oh god. But then you got the love and seething hatred. Just like, what the fuck are you doing? You're supposed to help me get my man.
And what's funny is like going back to that dishwashing scene, like I'm thinking, this looks a little familiar to me. And that's when I realized, you know what? This is like when Wataru and Taiga were like simping for the same girl without revealing to each other that they're simping for the same girl.
Maybe that's why
gender swap version of that.
Maybe that's why Miss Haga was casted as Mio in Kiba because it's like, no, you already gone through the whole thing of two guys, like two people either.
Yeah, you were Taiga earlier.
You were typecasted.
You were Taiga. Now you get to be Kaido.
Oh my god. I'm like, poor Mari. And she's just automatically just like, Sensei, I'll help you with your order because they're like a very large random assortment of schoolgirls walked in and wait, is that how it happens? Is that how you do it? Not even an interview. She just got the job just because I'll help you out. I'm like,
hey, just like that coffee dude from episode 5, he's probably going out of business.
Probably. Well, I mean, business is booming as we'll see in these episodes. But I mean,
yeah.
But I'm sorry. So we have to mention something because it's going to come up. So apparently, Yuka has been coughing quite a bit, and so she still goes out with. Dumb and Mari. And it's like, apparently that was just a contagion because after that happened,
all 4 of them are sick.
All 4 of them are literally with the
because they just said all 4 of them signed up to work at that pizzeria.
Well, it's because Maurice did, and then Kaido went after, then freaking Yuka followed, and then freaking Keitaro went after. I'm like,
so let's revisit the chart. So,
oh boy, I need a sip.
So Keitaro likes Yuka. Yuka likes Kaido. Kaido likes Mari. Mari low-key likes Takumi, but Takumi only has his eyes on the horse orphanage, who's actually Kiba.
But Mari in some way has a thing for Kiba, the horse orphanage.
Yep.
So pretty much, but the thing is that Horse Boy is obsessed with Faiz.
Yep.
Because we'll see that in these group of episodes. He is obsessed. But so because all 4 of them got a specific unnamed international global virus, they're all dying in their own respective living rooms.
Yeah.
So who's got to pick up the slack? And I'm like, is that how work or part-time jobs work in Japan? Is that, I mean, I don't know personally. In all my travels, I've never asked.
Here in America, you would not get away with having one of your friends fill in for you because
that's
especially in food handling business because because here in America you need to have a food handler's a license, which does have an expiration date, so you actually do need to renew it every 3 years. And if your friend doesn't have a food handler's card, he's definitely not going to be able to fill in.
Well, no, yeah, absolutely. But in Japan, it just seems like, again, I'm gonna have to look into Japanese labor laws. But no, it's just. And again, Takumi and Kiba are literally night and day at this pizza shop. One is a good employee, and the other one is Takumi.
Yeah, cool.
Just like, oh my God, Takumi, can we stop with the fucking early 2000s like grunge with the fucking emo?
Let me put it to you like this. Let me put it like this. Bulk and Skull would sooner get Employee of the Month at Big Mike's than Takumi would at this place.
Oh my God, we need. Yeah, you know what? Whenever Kiba and Takumi are like on screen together, I kid you not, I kept hearing the Bulk and Skull theme song in my head. Yeah, I was like, look at these two stooges. Just, oh my God,
they're cute and endearing.
I mean, all right. Freaking A, that like, one's good, one's not. I mean, you can make a literal sitcom out of these two. One's a caring rich boy who turned himself into a horse. The other one's just some emo punk with a fancy belt.
They're a lone wolf.
They're Horse and Rider, coming this summer to the NBC network.
The Rider.
That could work.
The Rider and the Horse.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah.
Part of me like now kind of wishes that like Kiba would go into a centaur form and then just have Fies ride on his back.
I mean, it will never happen, but wouldn't it be something if it did?
Yeah. Hey, if anyone has figure arts of those two characters.
Did they come out with figure arts of the Orphanox?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did, but I don't know if they have the full centaur.
I mean, I found some pretty interesting figure arts, or for like figures in Japan with my travels. I was like, wow, they made characters out of these. But I was like, I wasn't aware much of Fies on my travels, so
there is a Horse Orphanox figure art, though I don't know if anyone ever made the centaur version, but hey, that's some really good artwork for the box art. Yeah. Ooh, it's so pretty, man. I forgot how good figure arts looked back in the day. Like now they just look generic because America's trying to make their toys more figure art adjacent. But back in the day, back when there were only like, if you're lucky, 7 or 9 points of articulation on American toys, it's
I think it all like kind of went downhill with Gokaiger because I have noticed, and it's also with some of mine. Mm-hmm. Well, apparently mine, like some of the joints are very weak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean I have like an older one. Like I think it's an Ultraman one. It's an original Ultraman, and his is like it's still to this day, like amazing condition. All the other ones have just been like starting to wear out. I'm like, no.
Yeah, see, for me, like when I got Black RX's figure art, his neck joint was connected by a peg to like a circular ring on his collar.
Yeah. I know.
Very first thing I ever did was deliberately break that peg on his neck, which would give him more articulation on his neck. So yeah, like sometimes breaking a figure art in certain ways actually improves it.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, in particular, more neck articulation because like he could not rotate his head sideways. But yes, I did find an SIC the horse Orphanok in his centaur form. So
SIC is very good. I actually have like
SICs are really cool.
four of the old figures from SIC.
Fives had some of the coolest SICs because
I did
fives
see a Fives one and it did look really badass.
Yeah, Fives was actually the first series I saw SICs of.
Yeah.
So
oh well, yeah, Horse Orphanat going for 6,050 yen back in October of 2015. And and this is him in his berserk form with his sword and shield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
Skippy.
That is actually very nice.
Yeah. Oh man, Fives' SIC looks so damn cool. Oh yeah, even his knuckle is like bigger, bulkier, stronger, better, faster, wiser. But yeah, so yeah, what's it called? Because Mr. J is gone, Psycho needs to take over his duty of retrieving the belts
which she actually does. Seriously, Mr. J.
Takuma has to kill some traitor Orphanox. And Scorpion Orphanox decides to help out. And by the way, Psycho's killing method is actually very interesting because
such a mafioso, kind of like just like gangster way of killing someone. It's like sending you a gift first, and just like the champagne, and it's just like, wait, what? What? It's like getting the single rose. Or like something that is like linked to that is going to be linked to your death, very like mobbish, like Godfather type of like Goodfellas level of. She's just gonna fuck you up, man. She can shake a martini mixer, but she'll slowly destroy your ass.
She can shake a martini mixer, and she'll shake you up. And what's really cool is that later that night, like she's like, "Did you enjoy the wine you were sent?" Yeah, okay. Why?
That guy, what just literally gave him like an acid bath. It's like
somehow she fills up a martini glass with champagne. Like she fills it up somehow, like using her Orphanok powers or something, and the dude like instantly just vaporizes.
Yeah.
And then she drinks the champagne.
Such a bad just massive mommy vibes, 100%. She's just like no, just whatever, and just walks away and just like oh man, oh, what a woman.
Yeah, no wonder Takuma likes her so much. But yeah, speaking of which, both Fies and not Fies, but both Takumi and Kiba get ambushed while they're delivering pizzas because apparently
did they all just take the same route? What?
Apparently so.
Is there one road that is like all of them just did? Because first it was the boss who left, and the thing was we're kind of made believe because Saito like sent the champagne. It's like they knew that, or they didn't know, but they kind of were like, so yeah, the traitors in there. I'm thinking they're talking about Kiba, but no, it's not, because they roll up and it's like almost ran over the owner, but that's like, oh yeah, you're a useless Orphanok that doesn't kill people. You don't blah blah blah. And I'm like, wait, what? He's a what? No, he's not. It's like, no. And here I thought, oh, he's not. They were just beating up some helpless guy. But then Kiba shows up and sees the bike, and then Takumi shows up, and it's a whole. It's literally a whole. It's a domino effect. Let us also remind people that Takumi does not have the belt at this point in time. Because you'd probably ask yourself, well, why didn't he transform? Why didn't he? It's because he got it stolen by
Takuma,
By Takuma. And he took it And then he decided to be a fucking a fucking asshole and decided to confront Kaiza. And apparently, well, not to go too much, we cut back to them and it's like, yeah, so Kiba and Takumi are trying to save their boss. Mm-hmm. And it's like,
who's a traitor Orphanok?
Yeah, who he actually is an Orphanok.
Dolphin.
Because I was like, I'm like, what the heck is he? And I'm like, oh, it's a dolphin. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I was like, oh, is he going to be like one of those good guys that are trying to no, he's a coward.
Yep.
He's a coward. Straight up coward.
He turns on his friends.
He turns on the people that are trying to save him. And it's like, I will dare say is that both Kiba and Takumi are kicking more ass than they would be in their actual transform state.
Yeah,
did you know? Did you notice?
Was beating up the Scorpion Orphanok?
Did you notice that? It wasn't me. I was like,
stick. With the stick.
I'm like, he's fighting with a stick and kicking more ass than he would if he was Fies. And yet
with he's getting stick.
And normally a human fighting an Orphanok would they would die. They would because they're so much stronger. But because we know,
plus you got those tendrils.
Yeah, we know about Kiba, and yet we still don't know about Takumi. But it's already, I mean, obviously at this point, it's it's kind of hard not to take a shot in the dark and kind of assume Takumi. But yeah, no spoilers. Yeah, they wind up kicking a lot of ass in these episodes. Just no joke.
Yeah. I love how they're both super confused. It's like they're coming after me. No, they're coming after me. Why'd they come after you? I don't know, but they're coming after me.
Yeah, they're like, no, they're coming after the boss, who is now coming after you guys because he would rather live and make pizzas. An Orphanok that makes pizzas. Well, okay. And but the whole thing goes on that we wind up at this this military outpost or somewhere on the railroad tracks, and Kaiza shows up, and then he throws the belt at Takumi, and he's just like, wait, what? It's like, don't lose it. I'm like, don't act so cool, you smug bastard. Freaking pick me, son of a bitch. Second banana.
Yeah.
No one likes you.
And what's interesting is that Fies did almost defeat the Dolphin Orphanok.
Yeah,
but he spares him.
Yeah, he spares him. He spares
just live your life as a human.
Yeah. I was just like, dude, he so did not deserve that. But we get an upgrade, or we get a special new toy. With
the Axel brace.
So yeah, where did this come from? How did he get it? Where did he get it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Masato just happens to have it.
He just happens to have it, that it's not compatible with him. It's like, just like, and of course Takumi just knows how to use it, and it's literally, not stopping time, but it's like it's speeding him. It speeds him up to the point that it's literally a Bleach flash step.
Yeah.
It's literally a flash step. He's literally just going fast and executing the attacks at the speed of sound.
I feel like we could be making a lot of Bleach references this season. It's actually kind of interesting that we aren't.
Looking at the Orphanoks, they could be a rest for Hollows because technically they are. They attacked.
They died. They lost their humanity.
Yeah, and the flash step, the whole what is our protagonist? It's very confusing. What is he exactly? Because it just doesn't make sense. Out of all these humans, he's very special for some reason.
Yeah, but of course, Fies also defeats Scorpion Orphanok. So
yeah, he just kicks his ass so badly, and the Lobster Orphanok, Miss Saito, just runs off. Which again, a lobster, a lobster. Okay. So Lucky Clover, we have a centipede, a crocodile, and a lobster.
Yep.
Very interesting, aesthetics here. But yeah, so the dolphin is spared because obviously Fies is like, no.
Live your life as a human.
Yeah. And I was like, he doesn't deserve it. He really doesn't. He really don't deserve it. And he doesn't.
Yep.
And he doesn't at all.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like you'd think that like off screen at a later point, Psycho's just gonna kill him again for being a coward, but
they probably will. But before, right as the episode is over, it's like I love this whole contrast that Kiba has because he gets his ass kicked, but he didn't transform because he didn't want to show Takumi.
Yeah,
but he's like. After he kind of gets a second win, he's like, I have to protect Takumi. I have to protect him.
And then he just happens to see Fies.
And then he sees Fies and just full on berserk, which is Takumi. And then cue the next episode.
Yeah, so in the next episode, Yuji fights Takumi, not knowing that Fies is Takumi. And of course, Takumi later wakes up, like, feeling injuries from the fight from the night before.
Yeah, he got his ass kicked pretty bad.
Yeah, but what really sucks is that Masato really is back. I kind of miss Kengo, because at least Kengo is not outright malicious.
Out of all the writers that we have had in this show, that have been like, they've been tough in the beginning, but then they kind of ease up, we had Genboy, we had Kazumi, we had Banjo, we even had Nago. It's like, I was like, no, they look like assholes, but they warmed up. Okay, all right, cool. Yeah. And it was always a good thing to see them.
There's a fun saying, goths are nice people cosplaying as mean people, while hippies are mean people cosplaying as nice people.
Yeah. And no joke, whenever Misato shows up, I'm just like, get the fuck off screen, dude. Just go. Just get that smile, that look. Not attacking the actor. Okay, I am not attacking the actor.
I know, we love the actor. Like we love the actor's great.
He is really selling it. But the character is just like, oh my fucking god, get off the screen. Can we switch? Can we get someone else? Can we do like a Rider Sentai like halfway through, like they just give it over because they just had like the character died or something? It's like, nope. And he's just creeping over Mari. Apparently, it's like, is this a girlfriend or is this something more to you with Mari? Because you are just hovering over more than like a boyfriend would, in my honest opinion. I'm like, you are hovering over Mari like a shadow.
Yeah. Like freaking. Just a quick aside. Those two construction workers in that elementary school, they're still trapped there. They're still trapped there.
Jesus Christ, man!
How long have they been trapped there?
Well, oh God Almighty! I was like, wait, didn't they die? Haven't they already? Like, wait, you guys are still here? Oh my god!
But then they are spotted by a goat orphanok.
There you go.
A goat orphanok.
A goat orphanok.
Goat orphanok. Wasn't there a goat orphanok in the first episode?
Yeah, 20 some odd episodes ago. I'm like, yeah. So where have you been? Grazing or guarding the bridge from trolls? What have you been doing?
Yeah, so basically, Lucky Clover, like, they're like, okay, guys, we're members short because while technically, yes, we do have Kitazaki, he's not around very much, and everything he touches turns to sand. And with Mr. J gone, we're gonna need some new recruits. So
I'm sorry, but Mr. J was so useless. I was kind of hoping, like, you being a black Japanese, actor in the show, I would have been like, oh, maybe he's gonna have some great character story driven episode.
well, he's no Wacker Wilson.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, no. No, I mean, Mr. J could have been portrayed by anyone else. I'm like, I don't know why, but it's like, man, they just didn't really give him much to do other than the dog.
It's like, given that the same year, we had Wacker Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
The same year, we had Wacker Wilson, and he had more character development in the one episode he showed up.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. J had in 12 episodes? No, not 12, but like in 6 episodes. I'm like, bro. And then insult to injury, 2009, we had Richard Brown.
Yeah.
Who becomes Shinken Brown.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
So what the heck? That's why I was like, okay, Mr. J could have been played by anybody, anyone. And yet, yeah, no. And again, I did research. He actually does speak Japanese. I thought it was like, because he couldn't speak it, but he can. So I'm like,
the crazy part is Diana Martin from Battle Fever J can speak Japanese. She was straight up American, which honestly kind of adds to the authenticity that she's from America. Was
it not the original? Because they switched. It's because the original couldn't speak Japanese.
Yes.
And that's why they switched out with her. It was just like, again, that does. I mean, it makes sense in a way, but also it doesn't, because again, the character's from America. So, but in this case, there's really no reason why the character of Mr. J even had to exist. It could have been some random ass orphanoch that they had, But
also Kane from Kaku Ranger also did not speak Japanese.
Who?
Kane, he played Ninja Black.
And Kaku Ranger.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, yeah, I know that I know, but I mean, wait, no. He said that he did know Japanese, but it was because he said even recently that it was a very broken Japanese. He is an American, but of Japanese descent. Yeah. But being involved with that, and also now going back and forth, he started to. It's the same as people pick up the languages as they work or something like that, is what he said. Because again,
I learned English by watching Married with Children. So,
best TV dad. Don't care what anyone says.
And he made 4 touchdowns in Polk High School.
Yeah. A living legend, an American Idol, the man, the myth, the legend. That is Al Bundy. All right, so where are we?
Oh yeah,
we're one member short.
Yeah, so first Smart Lady finds Koichi.
Hello, Smart Lady. Yes. Where have you been?
So Smart Lady tries to recruit Koichi at the skate park to join Lucky Clover. But of course, she's rightfully shoved aside by Sayako. It's like, I want you to become a member of the Lucky Clover Club.
Yes, mommy.
Meanwhile, elsewhere, a businessman is eating a overly salty bento at a plaza while a bunch of people are turned to sand around him. And Smartly is like, hi, I want you to join the. And of course, Takuma rightfully shoves her aside. It's like, hello, sir. I would like you to join the Lucky Clover Club. Care to partake? Oh, and also, insult to injury. Smart Lady ate the last of his fish sausage.
That's why I question, what is Smart Lady? What is she even? What? I don't know.
Yeah. Look, all I know is that she used to be a journalist at some office where an intern there keeps disappearing near reflective surfaces. Yeah, but I'm not. They never outright said that it's fish sausage that he was eating, but let's be honest, it's fish sausage.
It's
because
Japan.
because Kamen Riders are always promoting fish sausage. I don't get the whole appeal of fish sausage. See, like back in Shinchan, like freaking, like his gripe with commercialized sausage was that it had green bell peppers in it. Like I would rather eat a green bell pepper sausage than eat a fish sausage. I don't care.
It's not that bad. It really isn't. But then again, if no one had told you, because of course not all sausages look the same. If no one had said anything, I'm like, oh, I had no idea this was fish.
Well, yeah, I can. I have a very sensitive palate, and I don't like fish. It's like the one thing Toru from Jackie Chan Adventures and I have in common. I hate fish. Incidentally, Toru is the only character in history or fiction that I know of that openly likes grape soda. Like, I don't get it. It's like,
hey, let us not diss on grape soda, okay? Grape soda. Now, again, not to go on a tangent, the one that I just don't get is strawberry flavored soda. But everything else, melon, orange,
melon's good.
Grape.
See, orange, I understand orange. It's a universal flavor everywhere in the world. They have orange soda. Like they have Jarritos in Mexico, Fanta internationally, Sunkiss in the South. They also have Fanta in freaking Ukraine, Israel, Austria, Istanbul, like freaking
orange is literally everywhere, and it's not
orange is a universal flavor. Like you even had a black jazz singer like make friends with a Klansman over orange soda, and then 200 Klansmen got deprogrammed, and you have to admit it's thanks to the orange soda.
Yeah,
orange is the flavor of love.
Yeah.
Not
peach, even though peach soda is actually pretty good too.
Yeah, I don't see peach flavor anywhere unless it's like Japanese import where you have to spend $8 at a 7-Eleven. Heck, even cola is made out of a citrus zest and cilantro.
Hell, have you ever mixed Coca-Cola and orange soda? It's actually pretty good.
It's the only fruit flavor soda I would mix into Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Well, cherry also, but
I don't like cherry.
It's too sweet. I love cherry Coke. But yeah, so did we recruit any new members for
no, because in order to be received, you have to A, get the belts, and B, kill the traitors. These two seemingly simple tasks, yet everyone keeps failing to do. Like, what? You may as well make it a Squid Game.
Yeah. No.
And that's yes, insert Shinjo reference from Ultraman Tiga. And speaking of Tiga, today I just realized that one song by Cascada totally ripped off Ultraman Tiga. Every time we touch, I get this feeling like every time I kiss, I reach for the sky. Come on, baby Tiga, take me higher. I gotta feel your love into my soul. They're so similar. Like I just noticed that today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! Cascada ripped off Ultraman, and I'll take that to my grave. But anyways, but yeah. So one's a worm, the other's a sea cucumber, and guess which one has the cooler design?
I'd say the sea cucumber. In all honesty,
really.
I mean, I will say that the worm was pretty metal to look at, but the face.
Yeah.
Everything else was like generic. But I mean, a sea cucumber having it's a big old spiky boy, even though sea cucumbers are not very spiky, But no, sea cucumber gets his ass kicked, but we still stick with the worm, which God almighty, who okayed this for a kid's TV show?
Yeah, I especially love the part where like you get a nice side view. I'm like, yeah.
Oh my god, it's like, dude, that is metal as fuck, dude.
Like one time, like I downloaded that fight scene, like specifically that fight scene between Kaiser, Kiba, and what's called and the Worm Orphanok, like onto my iPod Nano. So like on this tiny little screen, I would like rewatch that scene over and over again and be like, yeah. I want that on a t-shirt, man. But yeah, so what ends up happening is, yeah, like freaking, oh man. Yeah, so Misato tries to confess his feelings for Mari. She rightfully rejects him.
Yeah.
So he decides to join Lucky Clover for some reason. They're like, oh yeah.
That's the thing that pissed me off the most. I'm like, okay, first off, I don't get it. Lucky Clover is supposed to be for Orphanox. And from what I can understand, you're not.
Yeah, that's something he apparently doesn't find out until the next episode, where it's like...
Yeah. But it's like, still, I'm like, well, again, guys, if you've not put 2 and 2 together with how these belts work, I'm like, yeah, you know. Mm-hmm. But the fact of the matter is that, you know, you're supposed to be the hero, and I understand at times we must like glorify the other side for one reason or another, so you could. But the reason why he wants to do it is the most bullshit reason out of any I've ever heard of in my life. You know? Because it's like he wants to protect Mari. He wants to keep Mari for himself, but he can't do that if there's a bunch of people that get in the way. So he'll join up with them to eliminate Fies, who he knows who Fies is, and also the Horse Orphanok, which apparently he found out who the Horse Orphanok is because he assumes that he has a thing for Mari, but it's actually the other way around.
Mari has a thing for him.
Yeah. So it's like, God, talk about a pick-me. And it's even worse because it's a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap.
I mean, I think a pick-me is terrible no matter what the gender of the pick-me is, because...
Yeah. No, yeah, but obviously it's like it's worse with how he's going about it, because it's like, oh my fucking God, please no.
Yeah, and of course it's like so basically they seemingly... So you have 3 Orphanox and a Rider. We got Koichi, Saiko, Takuma, and Misato, the Grand Jerkness himself. Like all 4 of them tried to like surround Kiba, like at a plaza.
Oh yeah, they gang up on him like a bunch
of they gang up on him. But then all of a sudden, like freaking Koichi goes after Kaiser. It's like what? And even like he was like, what?
You really thought?
You
seriously thought? You literally believed, because what are they after? They're after your belt, stupid. They don't want you. They want the belt. Stupid. Which he gets it taken away from him
later on.
And it's like, oh my God. Someone take this guy out back and shoot him. Because I'm like, he's so dumb. I'm like, you know what? We used to rag on Banjo for not being the sharpest knife in the drawer. Bless you, Banjo boy. We miss you. But you know what? King Stupid is literally right in front of us. Again, my whole interaction with other writers, I mean, they're endearing in their own way, because it's like, you know, they may make mistakes at times, but they're not outright just plain stupid. You know, like I'm like, Kaiser is literally just, God. And yeah, he gets his ass kicked. He takes out the Worm. No, who takes out Worm? I forget who took him out.
Like despite getting shot in the back, like Misato does quickly dispatch Koichi.
Yeah, he did.
Criminally quickly, because again, I like Koichi's design. Like, he seems so menacing. He even has like a Klingon bat'leth for a weapon. Like, and then he goes out like a punk. That like hurts. That's the part that hurts me the most about that particular episode. But of course, naturally, while Kiba's just like standing there like completely dumbfounded, Sayako and Takuma just like gang up on Misato, and he's like, but we were working together. Yeah, don't, stupid. Lucky Clover is for Orphanox only. Stupid. Are you an Orphanox? Stupid.
You literally got the Trix rabbit treatment. Stupid rabbit.
Silly rabbit.
It's just
silly
like
Kaiser.
Which we will have a rabbit really soon. We will have a rabbit really soon.
Funny how things play out.
Yeah. So, but guess what? Takumi shows up to save the day, like he does.
Mm. And even the president of Smart Brain shows up, and he's like,
"Oh yeah,
you two are so stupid, baka. Don't you? Why did you attack Misato? But he's a human, and he's got the Kaiser belt. You know that thing you wanted us to retrieve from him? Yeah, but he was using it for us. He was helping us. Dude, use the Kaiser belt.
That's the
for
thing.
The exact purpose it was made for.
Yeah. Which again, that's why Lucky Clover, the Orphanox are not the most smartest, or not the sharpest knives in the drawer. Neither is Takuma. None of these guys are very smart, because they're like, well, I mean, I get it. You could have like teamed up with him and then maybe took the belt and then killed him off. But you decided to make a scene that next thing you know, the head of Smart Brain just decides to do a death ball again and just stops the fight.
And then he has to team with Misato, and he's like, listen, Misato, I'm really sorry about what my associates did. I mean, yeah, it's true that humans cannot be part of Lucky Clover, but we would like you to be an honorary human member. You know, like, we just need you to help us out. Heck, we'll even give you immunity. Like, if you just, help us kill the horse Orphanok. That's all we want. So just kill that horse guy, and we know that you're really close to him. You're no longer close to him, but it is what it is. But he still wants to have new recruits. So, and who decides to become a new recruit? Freaking bunny dude, Yoshio, and freaking Kaido senpai.
Kaido was there, like, just pissed off that Mari rejected him again, only to notice that this kid, which I'm just gonna say, are you doing this for attention, or was there no like larger structures you could have jumped off of?
Yeah, I say it. It's weird. It's that he's a sired.
Yeah, because the thing is that I'm assuming he was jumping off a bridge to like SA himself.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, I'm sorry. It's to actually well, I forget the abbreviation, but you know what I mean. And it's like, dude, that's not even like a good 6 feet up. You're not gonna drown, because even Kaido takes a leap into the lake from the same distance and survived. And he saves up saving the snake, saved the bunny.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be the other way around.
And just like now he's like Kaido senpai, which I'm like, oh man, here we go again.
Here comes the ego.
Yeah, oh my god. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And so yeah, they team up. They team up to steal the belts, which they actually succeed in doing
in the most Team Rocket way imaginable.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's like I can understand.
There's no way, but it did.
I can imagine Takumi falling for this, but Misato though.
Masato's just an arrogant asshole who just
Masato is such a paranoid jerk. Like he would never like trust someone else with his belts.
No, I know. I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
Yeah, it's like, wow, we should totally not believe this, and yet somehow we totally do. Shout out to little Karibo. But oh my god, man! Like they do the most Team Rocket thing imaginable. They just put on disguises as policemen, and they're like, "Oh, we need to see what's in these briefcases because we're coppers." Yeah, say now, and then we're gonna confiscate this. And the weirdest part is Takumi has seen Kaido's face before. Like, how do you not recognize him?
Yeah.
It's like, at least with Team Rocket, at least they put wigs on, sunglasses,
mustaches, or they swap gender rolled clothing.
Oh yeah, like that one time when Jesse was dressed up as a groom and James as a bride.
Yeah. Which I'm like, by all means. Oh yeah, when they were doing the whole gals thing before going on the Saint Anne.
Yeah. It's like you got like all expense paid tickets to the Saint Anne.
Oh, James.
James was the original Uwu.
James, you are too beautiful for this world, James.
And you didn't even need inflatables.
So many memorable lines that you gave us. So many amazing memories.
I remember one in particular from Generation 3 where like James teamed up with Ash while Jesse teamed up with May. I'm not going to go over that line.
No, I know what you mean. I mean, that would be totally canceled on Twitter if it was played today.
What's crazy is it's like James says the most out-of-pocket thing you could say on Twitter. And then
both of them did.
And then Ash just like pauses before he says, yeah. Like you just say like instantly, like I'm just gonna agree with whatever you're saying just because of the bravado. No, he actually paused and then said, yeah. Like he thought this through. Oh man. Key to comedy. Timing. So now Takuma has the Faiz gear, while Saiko has the Kaiser gear, which I have to say probably for the best, for the Kaiser gear at least.
Yeah, a capable person actually has the Kaiser belt.
Plus, it might keep her from like using the whole lobster foam champagne of death thing. Yeah. I think Gold Smash might be a quicker and more tolerable death. But they lose the belts almost as quickly. The following episode, what's interesting is that like Takumi and Keitaro tried to like infiltrate Smart Brain because conveniently, like two of the employees just happened to send their uniforms to Keitaro's dry cleaning business. Convenience. While freaking Misato is just straight up kidnapped. And it's like, you like give us some information. No. Well, maybe he'll be more collaborative when he wakes up the second time. But yeah. Also, like, we do see a little bit of Keitaro's germophobia, which is kind of cute, not gonna lie. Like, he's straight up doing, like he's dressed up as a janitor, and he's actually doing janitorial work. I respect that. But, so then they just, like, run into, like, the secret elevator, which mysteriously leads to an elementary school classroom.
They finally go to the underground, which kind of seemed random. It's like, were you aware of this? No.
Yeah, we see like the little pictures that Mari drew, and
then we get to see the construction workers for
Dying.
the last time because they died because they decided to go on Temu and order bootleg Kamen Rider belts.
Yeah. Now it's like that scene from SEO Bridge when that one kid bought that defective nerve gear for at a marked up price.
Yeah.
So he ends up glitching.
Yep.
It's like all I have to do is scoop the brains out of the helmet.
Such a way to go. But yeah, they want apparently, Masato is super into the Force because he hears his dad talking to him.
Yeah, and
just very vaguely, and then it's just like, you must fight, like blah blah blah. And I'm like, can you give me more of that beyond the grave, Dad? Because this isn't like a phone call.
It's like when Stan died, he wrote it.
But yeah, you gotta give me more to come here, Dad. But then they get
T. Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, they wind up just both the Orphanox show up in the rider gear, and apparently they get their asses kicked that they lose it. Again.
Yeah, so much so that even when like Takuma tries to put the Vice gear belt on,
they swapped it with the
freaking Takumi, like with his quick thinking, like a total badass. Like he grabs one of the Temu gears and then just puts it on
the
top.
Power of knockoffs, just totally just destroys, and it's like, no, that's not official Bandai Japan merchandise.
Yeah,
and just falls over. I would have accepted the Korean version as well, but not from China.
The Koreans have it licensed.
Yeah, so it's like they get their belts back, they do the whole thing, and of course, Kaiza gets another ominous message from Dad, but also apparently the ceiling cracks and there's this new accessory that just happens to fall.
It felt like it came straight out of Sonic Adventure 1.
I seriously said to myself, is this like Mario Brothers? Did he just bang a block and then here comes out the power up?
No, for me, it felt more like Sonic Adventure 1, where it's like, oh, you conveniently accidentally trigger a cutscene and a new permanent power-up item just falls from the ceiling. Like if you've ever seen like the cutscenes for all the power-up items from Sonic Adventure series, it's like you have to go down to a sewer, go to the second floor of that sewer to grab an item, and then there's a hidden compartment with an item there, and that'll lead to a secret backdoor entrance to that one store with the silver egg.
Yeah.
And then there's a brief cameo from Cream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah. Meanwhile, the two bozos they get praised. It's like, oh, you two got the 2 belts. That means you can be members of Lucky Club. But wait, hold on. We already have 3 members, and there can only be 4. So yeah, we're gonna have some aggressive auditions.
Oh
yeah. So basically, it's like whoever can kill the most traitor Orphanox.
Yeah, but here's the part that pissed me off with Kaido, because he went on this whole thing about fuck Kiba, fuck Yuka, you all are like da-da-da, I'm getting out of here, like being the tough guy again, being the jackass again, and then as Bunny Boy is going crazy about trying to get into Lucky Clover and fighting Kiba and whatnot, and he knocked out Yuka. Here comes dumbass again, holding Yuka and be like, I thought you said we had to get rid of our here. It's like, I told you to get rid of it, not to throw it away. I'm like, is that not the same thing, you dumb bastard? Is that not the same thing?
And he just makes a speech. It's It's like,
Oh my!
see, like I'm bad at everything I do, so much so that I'm bad at even discarding my own humanity.
Yeah, you really are.
It's like, don't get me wrong. Out of context, it does look cool seeing like the way he has like Yuka cradled in his arms while a beam of light shines behind him. But knowing the Matrix had led to this scene, it's like,
everything that happened was like, no. I call
you don't
BS
get
on
to
Kaido.
have this moment.
No, you don't. You really don't. Like, that's why I said in these episodes, both Kaiza and Kaido have been pissing me the hell off because everything that they've done has just been the polar opposite of what they have like initially said that they were going to do. Which I'm like, why are you guys even here? I just know.
I miss episode 6 through 8 Kaido.
That made sense. I don't know where the heck that kid went off to. But yeah, so Bunny Boy winds up going berserk. But he winds up meeting up with Kaiza and then they fight, but then he defeats him.
Yep, using his gold smash.
Yeah.
Yeah, not very impressive. Not very impressive.
No.
I would have hoped that, at least Kaido would follow through and straight up kill Bunny Boy just because, like,
I would have imagined
I'm going to clean up the mess that I made. I'm going to clean up the mess.
It's Kaido. We know he's not going to. He's just a fuckboy. He doesn't take responsibility for what he's done. He just like, I'm just going to deal with it in my own way, which is the worst way. So, fuck Kaido. Fuck him.
Yep, and that's pretty much the end of the episode.
Oh my god, these two. And there's more, and there's still more to come.
But on the upside, as far as the 50 episode run of the TV show, we're halfway there.
Yeah, we're almost halfway there.
We're literally halfway there.
Yeah.
Not counting the movies, we're halfway there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And given the fact that I haven't gotten an email from Collectibles in the past week, I can only assume that my my next Fies Gear and Paradise Refound DVD are now fully paid off, I guess.
Yeah.
Now I just need you guys to just deliver it before we discuss it. So I can support the official release.
All right, what do the people have to say?
Okay.
Oh wait. We got to give our reviews. We got to give our scores first.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will literally say with the story that was given to us via Kiba and Takumi, those are 9s. Kaido and Kaiza just destroyed it with their bullshit. And poor Mari, poor Yuka, just being side characters this whole time. And Keitaro is just Keitaro. In terms of story and everything, I mean, we're getting to the serious points now because now we've gone to the underground. We have met the mysterious goat Orphanok again. That apparently is Kaiza's father. Why did he make this facility? Why did he do all this? What was the reason? Now we're getting into the meat and bones of this, which is what we've all been wanting, the questions that we've been dying to hear. I want to say for everything in total, I give it an 8. It's just, again, Kaido and Kaiza just annoyed the living hell out of me. They just know. If they were not in these episodes, I'm pretty sure I would have given it a 9.
All right. So for me, let's see. The first 2 episodes were actually pretty good. I really like the whole... I like seeing all the characters interact with each other, and we finally actually get one-on-one time with Takumi and Kiba, because again, Kiba was the one that was teased to be the main character in the first episode. Yeah. So now that he's actually with the main character, how's that going to play out? Plus, they're obsessed with each other. Well, sort of. So I would give those 2 episodes a 10. let's see. I would give an 8 and 9 for the next 2 episodes, and only because, again, nostalgia glasses for like the worm or Orphanok. Plus, it's nice to see Kaiser get his butt kicked. It's stupid how and why.
Yeah.
But the what is just, just a brief moment of satisfaction. But the last 2 episodes, god damn it, like, man, I have to give them 7s because it's like, because it's like they freaking Team Rocketed those belts away from them, and they ended up in the hands of Takuma and Psycho, which, by the way, in a vacuum looks really cool. The way they transform together for the first time.
Yeah.
But, like, they lose their belts just as stupidly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It does make Takumi look cooler because of his quick thinking. It's like, I'm going to use this team belt. Careful timing. But at the same time, you were being stupid in the previous episode.
I know.
Plus, what was Kiba even up to in this past episode? So,
nothing. Just wasting time.
It really seems like when it comes to the 3 Orphanok main characters, one of them is constantly bedridden. Like, you ever notice that? If it's not Yuka, it's Kiba. And if it's not Kiba, it's Kaido. And if it's not Kaido, it's Yuka.
Yeah, I don't get it myself. I really don't.
It's like, I don't think there's a single episode where all 3 of them are in good health. And then there's Takumi also being bedridden. So,
and is it because of their conditions, or was it something else? I seriously feel like those.
I mean, it's usually because they just fought someone like
that just caused their ailments.
Yeah, but it's like every single time, like one of the 4 characters that's regularly fighting is bedridden. Like, I didn't even really like put much thought into that until like I just noticed it. Mm-hmm. All right. So let me know what you guys thought about these episodes. Imagine your friend getting a job to avoid a date and then making you cover for them on the first day.
The audacity.
The audacity, dude. It's like, I didn't
Mari, I love you, but god damn it, girl.
It's like I imagine it's like also I'm trying to imagine what it would be like if Mari did like get the job. Now, I will say this. She would mess up a lot, but at least she would work hard. But I imagine that if
Kaido would be making her mess up, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But if Mio had that job, she would be constantly messing up and then whispering into Kaido's ear, I'm going to need you to kill the owner of this restaurant.
Yeah.
That's going to be a running gag.
That's a running gag.
Like, she's going to be like, I'm going to need you to kill this guy. But yeah, no, it's like, Kaido will be messing up, which would cause Yuka to mess up, which would cause Keitaro to clean up everyone else's mess, which kind of makes Keitaro the GOAT of the series thus far.
Yeah, he's so far nothing bad to say about Keitaro.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Yeah, he's a very good boy.
Yeah, Misato makes me miss Kengo.
Yeah. I think at this point, anyone would be better than Misato.
Yeah, even Gentoku.
Yeah,
wait. Now
you did it.
Would Mad Rogue be better than Misato?
Oh. Ooh, shots fired. Shots fired. You know what? I would take Mad Rogue over Misato any day.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. I love the warm Orphanok design. Shame he died like a punk. Yeah.
He lived by the way he died. Just a punk bitch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now I low-key want to see an adaptation of Kamen Rider 5 on BBC 4 where it would be a British sitcom.
As long as they don't go the Doctor Who route, I think that would be passable.
I mean, Kamen Rider and Doctor Who are practically the same show, but
it's not the same person regenerating over and over again.
No, but it is basically the same show though. Like they both had their start like years ago because their creator was a fanboy or girl in the case of Doctor Who. Then they went through multiple iterations. There was a handoff between like the first main character with the second main character. You have characters leaving and coming back. Then both shows get canceled in 1989. They both have a reboot or remake in 2005. Like freaking the Kamen Rider the first came out in 2005, the same year as Doctor Who, and they both have 3 generations.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference is Kamen Rider had its first Ginger Rider before Doctor Who had its first Ginger Doctor. So, yeah. Score 1 for the motorcycle dude. All right. Kaido really needs to clean up his own mess.
Oh, God. That guy, what he needs is a shot in the head.
It's like he keeps straying. Like he was
straying. He has no path. The dude just fucking wanders. That's it. Like I don't get him. I really don't. I try to understand, but it's like he doesn't make any sense.
It's like when a 5-year-old threatens to run away from home, but then like he remembers that he doesn't know how to cross the street, so he comes back home anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what Kaido is. Yuka deserves better plot wise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah. No, absolutely. Best girl Yuka right there.
Yeah. I mean, she has an insanely high kill count, but that's neither here or there.
Yeah, not her fault.
Yeah, if you think the lack of talking things out is bad now, oh boy.
I have been told, and in these episodes as well, I was just like, wait a minute. You're telling me that this all could have been averted if you just happened to somewhat say something.
Yeah, I mean, like
maybe you guys could have been more on guard and prepared for what would have happened if someone just apparently dropped that tidbit of information.
Yeah, just sit down all 6 characters and just say, look, man, Takumi is spies. Kiba's a horse orphanog. Yuka is both Osada. So Osada is both Yuka and a crane orphanog. Kaido is a snake orphanog. All 3 of them are orphanogs, but they're good guys. Freaking Keitaro has a crush on both Osada and Yuka. Osada has a crush on Kaido. Kaido has a crush on Mari. Mari has a crush on both Kiba and Takumi, while Kiba and Takumi are in love with each other. Don't want to admit to it. And Misato is a jerk who doesn't belong in our circle, but he's got to try to force his way in by driving a wedge between us.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Barkeep, keep them coming. Keep them coming, please.
Oh yeah, and also Lucky Clover has 4 members at any given time, and they're all orphanogs, and only orphanogs can keep those slots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right.
That's it for the comments. Let us know what you guys thought about these episodes, and if you want to watch more of our content, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos. We do Ultraman Arc on Mondays, Kamen Rider Gotchard on Wednesdays.
Very interesting show.
Oh, you're trying to catch up now, are we?
I'm watching Arc. They have the 2 dub episodes on there, and I'm like, okay, definitely not Blazar. It's more childish.
Yeah,
but hopefully it doesn't have a bull ending.
But speaking of which, Bakuage Sentai Boom Boomger is going to be on Thursdays, and more Kamen Rider 5s on Sundays. And of course, check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show. We do movie reviews of various kinds. We did Pump Up the Volume just last week. And this Tuesday, we're going to be doing A Family Torn Apart, featuring the lead actors of not one, but two Lori sitcoms.
Was that Johnny What was that?
John
Leonard?
Galecki.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's Barney and Leonard. From How I Met Your Mother.
It's Doogie Howser versus Dave from Roseanne. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. And here I thought The Good Son was a weird movie.
Yep, this movie is basically The Good Son.
Without Macaulay Culkin, but I feel
without Macaulay Culkin, yeah.
But I feel the performance of Macaulay Culkin would be more better than this.
Movie in its entirety is available on YouTube for you to watch, free, no ads, and we will be discussing it, on Tuesday. If you're off work, you're welcome to join us in that discussion.
I'll see if I have some time to watch.
Yeah, and of course, check out our vlogs. We did Robo Toy Fest recently. It was uploaded onto the Buttery Show. And if you want to say hi to us in person, we are going to be at Power Morphicon August 23rd to the 25th at the Pasadena Convention Center. We already got all of our tickets, so we're good to go. Just gotta iron those blazers and prep those interview questions, and we're good to go.
The hotel is already booked on my end, and my ticket is already pre-ordered. So
nice. Yeah. So all that's left is just to wait, save up some spending money because lots of Jungle Fury actors going to be there, and that's pretty much it. If you want to check out our personal content,
just IG for me, and always thank you for everyone for your comments and telling me how you enjoy our random commentaries of actors in insect spandex fighting other monsters.
Or in this case, shark for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason a shark.
Yeah, and of course, you can find me on Instagram, Bogan_Kabuto, and on Twitch at twitch.tv/BoganKabuto. And with all that said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, stay hydrated, stay cool if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, and stay warm if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. And we'll see you guys again real soon. Have a good one. Bye.
Night, guys.